What's going on, everybody? What's up? Welcome back. This is ViZion TV. Once again, I'm your host, Christopher Jenkins. We got another great show for y'all, man. We coming to y'all live from Atlanta, man. We in the city right now, man. I had to do a little something special for y'all, man. I got a great treat for y'all, man. I got my man with me right now tonight, man. Mulkey of Mulkey Arts, man. Is a great brother, man. He's talented, man. He's ambitious. He got big things coming up in the future, man. How you doing, man? What's going on? How you doing, man? I love what you've been doing, man. Let me tell you that, man. We spoke over the phone, man, and I told you, how much I've been following you and I've been watching you, and I just love your movement, man. I like your work. I like your creativity. I like how you take your time and really focus on your craft. You know what I mean? I just love what you're doing, man. I had to see what's going on with Mulkey Arts. You understand what I'm saying, man? We had to do it exclusive for y'all with ViZion TV, man. We're live right from his home studio, actually. You know what I mean? I don't know if y'all peep this dope art, everywhere. You know what I mean? Y'all check that out because it's gonna be in some galleries soon. Y'all can purchase that too, by the way. You know what I mean? But we gonna let's get into it though, man. Man, tell me first of all, man. What does art mean to you? Just give it to me. What does art mean to Mulkey?
It's so many things, man. I mean, it's life, man. I mean, art is life. I mean, me personally, without art, I don't know what else I could be doing. I mean, it's my purpose to share, to the world, my personal feelings or whatever through the arts and art has always been a motivational tool for me, as a place of comfort. Art is a place of safety, a secure blanket, when times is going rough, when I'm feeling down, or, even in the midst of being rejected and looked over, art never made me feel inadequate. Art is a way of let me know that I exist and I have purpose and I have drive and there's a reason why I'm here on this earth. So art is life.
Art is life. That's dope though. I can really tell that it is a big part of your life. You know what I mean? From seeing your work and like I say, seeing your ethic, and how you're just so persistent at it. You know what I mean? I can tell that it really means a lot to you. When did you first get that, liking? You know what I mean? When did you first discover that art was this special thing for you? You know what I mean? That you could go to, you know what I mean, and escape the madness. When did it first dawn on you? I like this. You know what I mean? What's the time frame for that?
I was 5 years old. We was living in another city. I was a military brat at the time.
Right.
And
what city was it? Where were y'all at?
We were stationed in DC.
Okay. Chicken wings
base.
and mumbo sauce.
I know about all that. There's two ways. But I was 5 years old, and I witnessed my pop drawing a picture of my sister. And he's not an artist in any way, but he knows his way a little bit around a pencil. But I saw my pop do a drawing of my sister.
Right.
And when I saw the drawing, I was right off the bat, I was intrigued. I was like, yep, I want to start drawing. So I've been drawing ever since then. And as I got older,
since 5.
Since
5. Wow.
Then we moved to Georgia.
Art is life.
Art is life, man. And then we moved to Georgia. And I started drawing more. Elementary school, and middle school. And when I first realized that, art was really what I wanted to do, was a place of safety, was, I guess, in the midst because, during those times, it was real rough for me, school, with peer pressure, my peers,
trying to get you to do this.
Trying
I
to fit in.
I understand what you mean.
Not being able to fit in and being rejected by my peers and stuff like that. So the one thing that I found comfort in was drawing. I wasn't paid at the time, but I was definitely doodling and drawing and and coloring and stuff like that. And I found peace in that. You know, it was a place where I felt that I belonged. So that's when I really started gravitating into it. And when I went into middle school, you know, how I knew that I had the potential was like my art teachers. You know, they pretty much just let me do what I wanted because they figured that you know, I already had it. You know, that I was
right.
Yeah, I mean that I already had it, but so they just kind of threw me in a corner and just let me do whatever I wanted. You know?
Right.
You know, and stuff. But and then you know, high school, of course, you know, more peer pressure and everything, and you know, just trying to feel like I belong and not belonging anywhere, feeling like an outsider. I really gravitated more to art, you know, and allowed that to be my comfort zone. You know, and my favorite place to be, you know, in school was, you know, art class.
In art class, right.
You know, so that was the place where I felt at it.
In the art room.
Yeah, in the art room. I felt like I belonged. And again, they pretty much let me do what I wanted because I guess they felt that I was more advanced. But at the same time, you know, it was kind of crippling because I kind of felt like, you know, if they see the potential in me, then why don't you nurture it? You know, so
right.
Help it grow. You know, I guess I'm kind of like going outside the question, but you know what I'm saying? But that's pretty much, you know, how I got into it, you know, is through, you know, the rejection and you know, just trying to find a place where I belong.
Your thing,
and art was that factor, you know, that helped me find a sense of belonging.
Right. Okay. So what are some of the things that you like participated in? You know, like how did you start to get Sean Mulkey arts out? You know, as you realized that, you know, it was like this was something that's here to stay. You know, like this is my thing. This is what I want to do. You know, I'm serious about it. You know, I need to get busy and do some things. Like, what were some things that you you know, found yourself like taking a part of and like getting involved with? You know, the deeper you got with your art.
Well, I mean, I probably was, you know, involved in a couple of art shows in school, but it wasn't until after I graduated was when I really started to, you know, get into my craft. As far as
high school, you mean?
Yeah,
yes.
I graduated from high school.
Okay.
And of course, you know, I went straight to technical college and everything. But I didn't really do too much. I mean, I started painting after I graduated high school and everything. And, you know, of course, I was blessed, you know, for people to give me art supplies and everything. That's how I pretty much started teaching myself how to paint.
Right.
But it wasn't until probably 2006.
Okay, about
that
06.
I really, when I really started.
Really, like.
Yeah, because you know, before I got into that, I took a job as a correction officer.
Okay.
And
CO.
Hated it. And you know, so after that, you know, I went through this whole. And I know I'm not answering your question right off the bat.
Oh,
but you know,
take your time, man. Like this is Sean Mulkey Arts time. You know what I mean? Like, to let the people know how you feel, man. Like,
but you know, that job was kind of depressing me, so I didn't really paint.
I can believe it.
I didn't really paint for like 2 years.
For real.
Like after them 2 years, you know, that's where I really started to get into my craft because at the time I was working at Harvey Supermarket.
Mm-hmm.
You know, after I left that law enforcement field.
Right.
And there was a guy that was working in produce. He was a manager of produce, and he gave me a magazine. And on the magazine, they had a specific artist that was featured, and I really gravitated to his work. And his name was Aaron Reed.
Aaron Reed.
I learned that he graduated from Westover.
Really?
And then he went,
Aaron Reed.
Yeah, Aaron Reed. Ring a bell?
I'm trying to put a face with it, you know. I'm trying to put a face with it.
Yeah, he graduated from.
We all been in folk, you know. We know each other, you know.
Yeah, but he's a phenomenal artist. I've seen his work, and you know, I really gravitated to a lot of his jazz.
Okay.
Series, you know, because like
so he's a musician?
Well, But all I know is that he played basketball. You know,
Okay.
when he was in college. I don't know if he's a musician or not.
Okay.
But he does a lot with music.
Okay.
Of course, he does other genres and art, but the music part was what I gravitated to. And knowing that I'm a musician, you know, I felt,
Also,
yeah.
by the way, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think they knew that. By the way, you know, amongst other things.
Yeah, I played keys, so
Right. Okay.
you know, that's how I got into that portion. But to really answer your question, you know, how I really got into like the different events and stuff was it was a lady named Phoebe Anderson.
Okay.
You know, and at the time,
No doubt. Right.
Yeah. At the time, I was pumping out, you know, different paintings, you know, music genre and everything. And she started taking notes to my work. And there was a event that was going on that she curated for me.
Right.
At the Albany Art Council.
Okay.
And it was my first solo exhibition.
That was your first.
Yeah, it was my first.
Through Phoebe. That was okay.
It was my first solo exhibition.
Shout out to her, man.
And yeah. Shout out to Phoebe Anderson.
Yeah.
She's the one that really made everything happen.
Right. Yeah, got you going. Okay.
So yeah. So you know, she helped get me started. She made the flyers.
That's dope.
You know, we even did like a little video segment. You know, kind of promoting my art show and everything. You know, so I am on YouTube as well.
Okay.
And yeah, so she got me started. But then again, let me backtrack. The very first show that I did, actually, and you know her, Miss Colette Jenkins.
Right. I know her very well.
Yeah, you know her very well. There was an event that she was doing. I think it was back in 2009. And
Was it one of the Chosen to Conquer?
Chosen to Conquer.
Chosen to Conquer events.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and I was one of the artists that was there setting up, and it was a pretty huge success.
Yeah.
Like I made my, I think my first, show I made like a grand.
Wow, that's cool, man.
know,
A whole band. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was really exciting,
that's cool,
and it lets me know that I can make money.
Yeah.
Off of this, even though that's not my whole, my full driving force, because I love what I do no matter what. But it just lets me know that it is possible to make a living off of this.
Right.
So that was the first event that I've ever done in reference to my art. Was the,
shout out to Albany, Georgia, and Chosen to Conquer, man. You know, Miss Colette's kind of a big deal, you know. Right.
Yeah. So I heard, and witnessed.
Right.
And so out of that led to other endeavors.
Right.
Like I mentioned earlier with the first solo exhibition that Phoebe Anderson curated for me.
Right.
And everything, and then after that, I just started doing other events and stuff, and with the DAC coalition, art coalition, and where they had like the deck of arts, every month, downtown Albany, I was displaying art and also doing live art there, and and then other events came after that, and things happened to where I got an opportunity to move up here.
And you've been in the Atlanta area now for how long now?
For about 2 years or some change.
2 years or some change.
Yeah. So ever since I've been here, man, it's
been like yeah. Because I follow you on Instagram, right? I follow you on the gram. Like, let me tell you, man, like, you've been doing your thing, man. You know what I mean? Like, you got like a nice following, it seems like. Matter of fact, I want you to share with the people a little bit about Apache Cafe. Is that like I've seen you there a lot. Like doing your thing. You know what I mean? Like making some sales. You know what I mean? People like digging the art and really supporting the movement. Like, what is it that you do there, or what is that you know, is it like a showcase that they have there or something that you take part in, or what is that?
Well, Apache Cafe is a really well-known spot here in Atlanta. I mean, mostly known for the poetry nights, the open mics and everything. And you know, they do have live artists there performing live. Whether it's like body art. I know like every Monday throughout the month they have like the paint sessions.
Right.
Like live models.
Yeah.
And everything, draw, paint, and whatnot. But yeah, Apache Cafe is a pretty hot spot when it comes to poetry, the poetry scene and the art scene. And as far as me, I met a lady a couple of years back. Her name is Queen Sheep. She is a very dope artist. Hail to the Queen, man. She's a very dope poet here in Atlanta, and she's also been in the Deaf Poetry Jam.
Oh, really?
Well.
Wow. Okay, that's a good look.
Yeah, she's pretty big.
She's doing her thing, right? Okay.
Yeah, but she has brought me on to paint there at the Apache on a monthly basis. I'm pretty much there every fourth Sunday out the month.
Okay. Okay, yeah, cause like I saw you, like you be in there, you know, like I see you doing your thing, man. Like
like
I was curious, like man, like you know they what you work there or something, like you know, like the you know, like the in-house, you know, portrait painter, you know what I mean? Like yeah, like it's dope, man. Like every piece I've seen too is like so unique. Like that's another thing that I like about your work. You know, it's I don't get the feeling of like the same thing. You know what I mean? Like when I'm looking at, you know, the artwork, it's something that's always different about it. Like it's, you know, the coloring or the shaping, or you know what I mean? Like it's just so fresh. Like every time I see it, man. Matter of fact, it's so fresh. Matter of fact, that you actually had some artwork featured in 2 Chainz video, right? Another Atlanta artist. You know, if y'all don't know who 2 Chainz is, man, just type it in your YouTube bar, man. You know, you'll get the gist of it, right? But
2 Chainz.
2 Chainz. Yeah. But yeah, you had some artwork that was featured in one of his videos. Like, how did that come about?
It was a producer friend of mine that I met through another endeavor. With
Who was that?
His name is and I hope that he doesn't get mad at me for not getting his last name. But his name is Sean.
Okay.
Forgot his last name.
So we just want to leave that show. What's up, Sean, man? Sean. What's going on, Sean? Yeah.
But his name is Sean, and he's one of the producers for MOQ TV. It's a web series that they been doing, and I had the opportunity to work with him on one of his web series.
Okay.
And I guess when that opportunity came along, he texted me and let me know that he needed, you know, some artwork, you know, and particularly a portrait, you know, somebody's eyes open or whatnot. So, you know, I had some artwork. I presented to him like a couple of pieces, but because, you know, there were portraits of other known artists like Billie Holiday and stuff like that. They didn't want to deal with the whole copyright infringement. So I was like, shoot, they want somebody, they want some artwork, well let me go ahead and like hook up something. So it's like, I'm gonna try to get in the video. So what better way of being in the video is, you know, painting a portrait of yourself.
Right.
So, and it was actually this piece right here.
Where we at?
It's actually this piece right here.
Okay.
That
That's the one, right?
Yeah, that was featured in the 2 Chainz video.
Right. Y'all know I was in that 2 Chainz video, right? But you can tell her, right?
Yeah, you know, it does look good on your face. Yeah, and you know, I had another piece that, you know, I wanted to feature in the video, but you know, it ended up not using that piece. So,
Yeah.
but I mean, this is more than enough, and they had like another artist there as well. That had work featured as well. But
what was the name of the video again? I don't think, did we mention that?
It was BFF.
BFF, okay, BFF.
2 Chainz featuring Jeezy.
Right.
So,
Young
pastor.
Definitely
shout out to the production team.
Right, no doubt.
For giving me this opportunity to feature my work. I think it's Zaytoven Productions.
Zaytoven?
Yeah.
Zaytoven? Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
No doubt,
So,
man. That's a good look though, man. Like, I was proud, man. I was like, yeah, man. I know Sean. He from Albany, man. Yeah. Like, man, I thought it was just dope, man. Like how you just keep getting blessed with these opportunities. You know what I mean? Like, what's next, man? Like, what's next for Sean Mulkey Arts, man? What's the future got in store, man? Like, what's the plans?
It's a lot of plans.
But you gotta speak them there. Like, that's how they come to life, right? Speak them, man.
Yeah,
what's
true.
Let them know.
Well, I am planning on, working on my first solo exhibition.
Mm-hmm.
Don't really have a date for it yet, but it's in the workings. I've said it numerous times, but
like work by you, produced by you, like your own solo exhibit. Yeah, right.
Pretty much.
Right.
And, also, I'm working on taking my work on the road. To different art festivals. Here in the country or whatnot. And just producing more work, man.
Stay working, right? Stay busy.
Definitely.
Right.
So I mean, that's pretty much all I'm doing right now, and taking these different commission jobs from people, who's interested in my work, and just looking for more opportunities to for exposure, share my work, whoever is willing to look at it.
Right. No doubt. Check him out, man. Sean Mulkey Arts, man. Yeah, man, you definitely serious, man. So you got to paint on your knuckles, man. Like
I was painting.
Art is life. Right.
I got here, man. Matter of fact, when he was on the phone, I was just finishing up a piece.
Right. No doubt.
I stay busy. I try to.
No doubt, man. Yo, y'all make sure y'all go check my man out, man. Sean Mulkey Arts. You can follow him on Instagram at Smokey Arts. Or you can visit his website, SeanMulkeyArts.com. Man, it's been a pleasure, man. Like, thank you for having me. Thank you for inviting See the Vision TV in here to see your vision. I can see the vision. You know what I mean? Like, you focused, man. Like, I love what you got going on, man. You're so focused. I see big things going on for you, man. Like, you already doing big things, though, man. Like, so just bigger things coming up for you in the future, man. Like, yeah, I can see that for you, man. Definitely, man. No doubt, man.
I appreciate you coming out, man.
Man, I appreciate, I had to jump on the road, man, and come up here, man. Like, straight off the road, man. Fresh from Albany, man. Like, yeah, man. Yo, once again, man, this has been See the Vision TV, man. Sean Mulkey of Sean Mulkey Arts. We live in Atlanta, man. Y'all come back next time, man. We gonna be back. We got more guests for you. This ain't the end, man. More See the Vision TV, man. Y'all stay tuned, man. See y'all next time. Peace.